Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. All right, Monday, it's my poetry day. How about this for Jalaluddin Rumi? It's called The Road Home. An ant hurries along the threshing floor with its wheat grain moving between two big stacks of wheat, not knowing the abundance all around. It thinks its one grain is all there is to love. So we choose a tiny seed to be devoted to. This body, one path, or one teacher. Look wider and farther. The essence of every human being can see, and what that essence eye takes in, that being becomes. Whether Saturn or Solomon. The ocean pours through a jar, and you might say it swims inside the fish. This mystery gives peace to your longing and makes the road home home. All right, for my journaling question friends out there, I love you guys who are writing and letting me know what's going on. Appreciate it very much. So today it's around creativity. Did your family see you as creative? And do they see you now as creative? And name a few people, living or dead, who represent for you what creativity is. And how are you like them? That's the first thing. All right, from my teacher, B.K.S. Iyengar, I would like to say one of his famous quotes, the body is my temple and my asanas are my prayers. That's a beautiful way of understanding what's going on when you're practicing yoga, because it is an ancient practice, an ancient science, you could say, where you take one step closer towards your innermost truth. It creates a certain sense of what I call union between your body and your mind, yourself and your environment, yourself and other people, and an evenness of attitude in your day-to-day life. So it's skillful actions as well. And the only way you can learn this is by stilling your mind, as they would say. Separate yourself from your thoughts, your emotions, and find stillness. Power collects around stillness. I'm always saying, sit in silence. Our meditation teacher would always say that you don't always answer the questions, but somehow the questioner dissolves. Tensions that we have are only because of how we think about things. We are what we think, having become what we thought. As the cart follows the ox that pulls it, so does happiness follow good thinking. We are what we think, having become what we thought. As a shadow faithfully tails a person, so does unhappiness follow poor thinking. So once you understand your anger just aggravates, it doesn't bring peace. And it's important to learn how to retreat from your surroundings, whether they're pleasant or horrific, and find out, are there some kind of inner riches and spiritual freedom that exists within yourself, in your own mind? How are you spinning it? What are you creating? I also like to think that at a certain age we get into the second adventure. Not the adventure that your parents or society puts upon you, but the realization that you came into this world leaning in a certain way. Something was already inscribed in you. This was your gradient. You're bent that way. This is your natural inclination. This is your svadharma. And also becomes your destiny if you recognize it. So how do you prepare yourself within yourself and in the environment for that which is in you so you can grow? Each one of us has a different way of dealing with this, right? I think yoga is one of those spiritual apothecaries, gives you a bunch of tools to help you figure this out. And of course, while you're doing it, every day, recognize the good things that happen in your life. Like when the sun rises, be happy you got another day to be alive. Because there's a force in you that can help you realize your destiny. You are up to it. We're a match for this. So find out and let me help you if there's any way I can to be a success when you come to the conclusion of knowing who you are and what you want to do. Now remember always, affirmation so important, that our own subconscious mind is beyond the ken of the wisest people we could think of. Just simply, firmly state to your subconscious just before you go to sleep a wish of something that you want to accomplish. And then let the forces within you take over and lead to the desired result. Everybody's instinctual. Learn to trust your gut. And to try to live a life for spirit is not weird. It's natural. So deliberately let your intent be to connect yourself to the source of your own existence. And if you stay connected, you won't stop yourself from feeling good. So leave resistance behind and more allowance for the good flow of your life to come through. That's what I'd love to see. That's my wish for you. All right, today, Monday, Thursday is the next class I'm going to be teaching at TBY Yoga in Libertyville. Go to tbyyoga.com or gabrielhalpern.com to sign up. It's 11 to 1:30, 3 weeks in a row. The 11th, 18th, and 25th, we'll be talking about the definition of Kriya Yoga as it applies to Tapas, Swadhyaya, and Ishvara Pranadhan, which simply means we're going to teach you the importance of action, study, and devotion. Hope to see you there. Have a great day.